Sorry, I'm new to all this, so you just have to pardon me. I'll try not to yell into this thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Sam, take that.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
I was asked today to say a few things about inspiration. And I don't have a PowerPoint, so talking is not my strength suit that I'm working on. So I thought it would be kind of cool to look up the definition of inspiration. And it's the process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something, especially to do something creative, which we all within reason know that. So I also thought it was very interesting because I didn't know this. There's also a medical definition of inspiration, and it's the drawing in of breath or inhalation, which my wife being for the medical field, I figured I would have known that by now. But I thought it was interesting that was a different definition of the word, because to inspire somebody or to inspire something can also mean to breathe life into that or breathe inspiration into it. So, you know, the world we live in right now, it's really never been easier to be inspired by outside sources. I was born in 1990, so that was before all the tech. I remember in elementary school, we still didn't have computers. So to see everything and how far it's come, how fast it's come is really, it's mind-boggling. But, you know, with Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and everything being out there right now, I know a lot of you on Facebook and I really don't get involved in everything else because I'm too lazy. But, you know, when it comes to like Facebook, primarily what I use it for is to share posts or generate posts to inspire others or to get others to see maybe a different perspective of things. Like I said, there's never been a better or easier time to do those things. And it's literally just a click of a button. You know, you never know how much it can change somebody's day just to see a post that says, you matter. It's so simple yet so profound. You know, one of the big things in the last couple of years I heard on the radio one day was there's a lot of people, especially the younger generations, they're craving influence. A lot of people, you know, see it as attention seeking, and some of it is, but they're craving influence. Like I said, back in the 90s, all the TV shows, all the cartoons, everything was centered around heroes. Batman, Superman, the Avengers, the Incredible Hulk. It didn't matter what it was centered around heroes. So a lot of the younger generation now, they're wanting to be influencers because they feel the lack in themselves of some outside influence on their lives, so they want to impart that on others. Well, my daughter came to me one day and she's like, I want to be an influencer. I'm like, okay, that's great. What are you going to influence? Because you need to have a foundation for where to start. You know, you're 10. I want you to have aspirations. I want you to dream. But you need to know to influence somebody doesn't come from nothing. So you have to start somewhere. So she's 10. She's been in gymnastics for 4 years. And if anybody knows anything about gymnastics, it's all based off of the athlete themselves. In less than 4 years, she has gone from starting gymnastics to being a level 10 athlete, moving into elite. And her coach said the other day, if she continues on the path that she's on, within the next year, she could be training with the U.S. Olympic team. Wow. So, she's a long way from competing at that level, but getting a young person to train with that caliber of people, it's every parent's dream. I mean, and her level of dedication is just, it's all inspiring to everybody. So, you all, like us, drive nonstop every day for hours and hours. I was on the road for 6 hours yesterday. So, I listen to a lot of motivational speakers. I listen to a lot of comedy because we all have the crazy clients that we have to deal with. So, interject some comedy into your lives when you can. But some of the speeches I've heard over the years, come from the most unlikely of sources. I remember growing up, I saw Steve Harvey as Mr. Hightower on the TV show. I don't even know the name of the TV show, but that's all I knew him from. And then, he's hosted a Family Feud and whatever. But if anybody's never listened to his story and his motivational speaking, it's jaw-dropping what this man can come up with and what he says. And one of his big things is, your dream will make room for you. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter how big, bold, nobody may believe in you. That dream will make room for you. I also listen to Les Brown. If somebody may know Les Brown, he's a little bit older and somewhat outdated, but one of his most famous sayings is, shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you will land among the stars. So that really hit me hard when I heard it, and there's no reason to not go out every day and do everything we can to make a change in somebody's life, whether it be the person working at Wiggles or somebody bringing up the groceries at Eagles. It is amazing how much a smile and a kind word go, especially this day and age. So that's all I got.
Can you tell everybody real quick what Bentley says for veterans?
Oh yeah, I myself am a veteran, and then across the company we have 17 inspectors and roughly 10 office staff. Almost half of our workforce is made up of veterans. So we're very veteran friendly, trying to gain the state recognition for veteran friendly business. I'm also working right now. We have a guy who's coming from the Air Force, transitioning over to civilian life through a program called Skill Bridge, and it's actually what the Air Force or military branches use. If somebody either wants to gain more knowledge in the current field they're in, or if they want to transition over to a new field entirely. So this guy will be transitioning over completely entirely to a new field, but it gives them compensation that they're already accustomed to getting within, I think, 6 or 12 months. There's different levels of the program, but it also allows them to still be paid what they're currently being paid. That way it doesn't rock that life while they're still trying to learn and transition over to a civilian life and a new career.